she just black. And that she know
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. So with Wilkins on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Dennis Rodman, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Doncic, and it's Durant, and it's Adebayo in its center. And for the Celtics, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White, and it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Tatum's shot is off. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
Here's Adebayo. Porzingis with the block, and he gets it back. Here's the Celtics with the ball. And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Misses the three.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside, White. Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Here's Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's Durant. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Shots good by Durant.
We're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers.
Outside, White. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Rodman. Over to the wing. Adebayo kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Austin making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Albuquerque making some changes. Wilkins comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's White in for Doncic. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. Brown, no good. Albuquerque leading by 4. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Here's White. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Brown trying to free himself up. Pritchard gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's Wilkins. clock at 6. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Adebayo. Right side, White. It's tipped. Stolen by Holiday. Brown outside. Three-pointer. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the three, it really opens up this offense.
White, good.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Fires from way outside. The shot, no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Albuquerque out in front, leading by 3. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Albuquerque?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So with Rodman on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Domantas Sabonis. Dominique Wilkins out there with Durant. Then it's White, and it's Morant in at the point guard. Boston trails by 5. Here's Pritchard. Jacks up a 3. Dominique Wilkins comes up with the rebound. Stan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. Now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
And that one misses. On offense, here are the Celtics. They trail by 7. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Horford with a screen on Wilkins. Shot clock at 6. Tatum. Rebound by Albuquerque. Here's KD. And then Durant with the jam.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And Albuquerque making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. Tatum looking around. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Albuquerque leading by 9. Length inside, Durant.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Pass to Wilkins. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Now here's Adebayo. Guarded by Tatum. Here's KD. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Porzingis.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps.
Brown is checked in for the Celtics. Like a in for Pritchard.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. No good on the triple.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And that one drops for him. Wilkins has got the lead up to 13 now for Albuquerque.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Wilkins, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The 3 from Tatum. Rebound by Albuquerque. And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Durant down low. Guarded by Tatum. Can't hit that one. Pass to Brown. Looking to end his cold spell. Tatum's shot is off.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
7 seconds left to play here in the half. And Tatum launches it from deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Albuquerque riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We come back right after this. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different look.
White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a sportsmanship award winner. He is a pro's pro. Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Offensive fans now on the court. It's your football. Get wild and a little bit of fury. We know you all want to keep there, everyone. Don't be here, you get
Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics.
Give him a hand, fans. Your next team.
Boston trails by 12. Tatum on the wing. They set the pick. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Personal foul.
Dennis Rodman picks one up.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And he can't hit the second.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
And he nails the 3rd. Albuquerque leading by 10. Lobbed up there for... Oh, superb execution exhibited from Durant.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to Pritchard. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Boston, no good that time either.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Here's Gilgeous. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, now that hurts the defense. It's their stylish move by SGA.
Boston trails by 14. Outside Holiday. Porzingis against Adebayo. And White kicks to Porzingis. Boston again missing. It's Rodman with the ball for Albuquerque. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And there's KD. That's good on the assist from Rodman.
There is no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
Pass to Pritchard. Wide open look. Basket counts. Pritchard's got his second basket of the game.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And the Celtics with possession here. It's a 16-point game. Here's Holiday. Rodman grabs the rebound. Doncic passes to Durant. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And a 3-level scorer. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Rodman against White. Lets it go from 11. Inbound by Albuquerque. Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the... Dunked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Assist.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Takes it inside. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
And White kicks to Porzingis. Pritchard passes to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Boston. Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. 4 on the shot clock. The 3 from Tatum. Hits it from three-point range. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Rodman. And so it's Albuquerque feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll return shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Boston trails by 17, and now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Jaylen Brown. David?
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Boston provided some information for us. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Derek White is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Wilkins in at the small forward.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Here's Pritchard. And there are the Celtics with another basket. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Both teams will make substitutions. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points here in the second half. Boston trails by 20. And White kicks to Porzingis. Brown outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. Brown's got 1 three-pointer tonight in 4 tries. KD with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down hard and nasty.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to White. Back to Brown. 7-foot shot. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rodman finds Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Here's White, and Adebayo sends it back. KD passes to Adebayo. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Tatum kicks to White. Tatum against Doncic. Can they get it? Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Rodman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Brown outside. Here's White. And White with the stuff.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Holiday with the 3. Rebound by Albuquerque. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets it to go.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
White looking around. And so Albuquerque takes the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't really feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a mass.
I'm riding with a picture of shoot back to the crib.